a teacher of English. I have about 20 years of experience in teaching. And the lesson today is just to show you how creativity plays an important role in making the lesson interesting. And today's lesson is a reading lesson. And of course it includes a lot of vocabulary words. And some of them are boring, of course, to students. They think that vocabulary is one of the most boring things and they cannot do well in it. And my aim is to make it interesting to them through games and competitions, because kids and teenagers like games and competitions more than anything on earth. So let's see how it is. Have a job. If someone doesn't have a job, then this man is unemployed. And in fact, this man you're looking at is unemployed. Right? And what happens if someone is unemployed? But what I'm going to say now doesn't happen in Egypt, of course, and most Arab countries. If someone doesn't have a job, he is unemployed, and he gets unemployment benefit from the government. And what's this unemployment benefit? It's money you get from the government when you are unemployed. If you are unemployed, you get money from the government. This money is not enough, of course. It's enough for eating, but it's not enough for everything in life. Otherwise, if I would prefer to London, for example, and be unemployed and relax. But of course, the money is not enough. It helps you somewhere. Well, and what should you do if you are unemployed and you get unemployment benefit? Of course, you will not continue. You will not stay unemployed for a long time. You will try to look for a job. But the first thing to do is to prepare your CV. And what's a CV? A CV is a paper you write. Well, start. Sorry, it was my mistake. Of course, it's more difficult for the first volunteer, and the first volunteer would be a fast student that helps, and the others will learn from him. Press hard in order not to let it fall. Very good. Excellent, Ismail. You did it in 51 seconds. And I'm trying to make it harder, right? You can only press on the glue tag on the top, right? Don't press on the floor. I think it's harder now, right? Who would be next? All right, Omar? Excellent. Words that go with certain phrases or nouns, like write, fill in, earn, go for, get, and so on. Now I want you to guess which verb goes with which phrase of these. And a phrase is a group of words, it's not a sentence, right? It doesn't give a complete meaning. Yes, a sentence gives a complete meaning, but a phrase like this doesn't give a complete meaning. It's just a group of words. Now, write, who can do it? Would you come out?
First.
Yes? Match it? Sorry. I want you to match it with the phrase that goes with it. Very good. Write the CV. Well, this game is a different one. I have called it Cardi. By the way, I have invented most of these games. The boy will look at the word, okay, fill in, and of course, they will not have new words, just the words we are training. I'm just training them more and more in order to let them memorize the words inside the classroom. They don't have to go home and study, right? Now, we will go in turn. Will you go leftwards? Yes. We'll go like this. This is clockwise or anti-clockwise. If I turn like this, anti-clockwise, because the clock goes like this. We'll go anti-clockwise. Let's start with Spanish, but I'm going to do like this. Are you ready? Now I'll count to 5. If you don't say the word correctly, I'll move to the next one. If you say it correctly, we'll have the problem, right? Wrong. Try again. Unemployed. Very good. Thank you. I will have to throw the card to you. Okay. Yes. I want to tell you something, that these cards are designed for groups of students, right? Inside the classroom. The classroom is divided into 4 groups. Each group leader holds the cards, and of course they don't have to be so big because we are sitting together in small circles. He uses the cards in order to show to his classmates, and then the winner is the one who has the most cards. So the cards have small writing because they are designed to be for small groups. Have you? Very good. I'm sorry, I have to show it to you. Oh, yes. CV. Yes, very good. Tell me the numbers of them. 5. Abdurrahman. 4. Omar. 4. Muhammad. Sorry. Omar. That's Muhammad. Sorry. Well, Muhammad. 3. Abdurrahman. 4. Well, very good of you. Now I want you to look at the student book, the same page, page 22, exercise 1A. But before you do this exercise, I want to say something. In classrooms, I divide the class into 4 groups like this. The groups are divided into, or there are 4 students in each group, student A, B, C, and D in each group. Student A are the weakest students. Student C, for example, are good students. Student B are very good students, and student D are the fastest students, right? When I hold a competition like this, I let the students be divided into other groups. Like all the A students sit together, because I want the weakest students to compete. Because the weakest one, there must be a winner of them. And the winner is a weak student. He would say, oh my God, I'm good. And he, in every game, in the other game on the board, working in a classroom is different from working with a small group like this, right? Well, the boys will choose letters from here, and we will form the words, right? And this is the best way I have discovered to teach them spelling, make spelling interesting to them. Now let's start. Are you ready for a word? I'll give you the easiest word. They are organized in alphabetical order, from the top to the bottom.
Finish.
Okay, very
Finish.
good.
Finish.
2 points, 1 point. Earn. Okay, there's one mistake, Mohammed. If you can fix it, I'll give you the point. You come. Yes. Very good. Earn.
Finish.
Abdurrahman, 1 point. Very good. And Muhammad, 1 point. Very good, Muhammad. Have I given you a point? It's my yes. Well, now would you please put the cards back in their places so as not to find it difficult when you form another word. Abdurrahman has finished, and Omar, Ismail, Muhammad. Well, the next word will be apply. Apply. Would you like to do another word?
Yes.
Yes, that's good. If they ask me to do more, this means that they find it interesting. I want to tell you that at the beginning of the lesson, they felt bored and they didn't want to do the lesson at all. Now, let's do another one, which is, I know what you're thinking of. You're thinking of application, but I'm not going to tell it to you. Yes? N, the N is here, after the M. There's something wrong with his thumb. That's why he's looking at difficulty. Ready?
Yes.
One last word because we got a lot of work to do. Unemployment. So not to yes. What?
Finish.
Use them as they are. Have you finished, Ismail?
Yes.
Unemployment. Excellent, Ismail.
Finished.
Very good.
I finished.
And Omar, unemployment. Who's the next? Very good, Omar. Excellent, Omar. So, what's the problem?
That all the companies want a worker with
Experience. Yes. All companies need people who have experience. And I faced this problem when I was young. When I first graduated, I found difficulty to find a school that hires me. Okay? But of course, that's a long story. Well, now let's complete Abdurrahman.
If no one gives him a job, he reads the adverts in the paper every day, but
He reads the adverts in the paper. Yes, every day.
but there is nothing for people like him today. He is doing some great
Gardening. Some gardening. If you look at the photo, he's doing some gardening. He's digging holes in the garden. Yes, right? But he never gets an interview. Why?
because the people that think
He is too old. Very good. Too old means very, very old. I just want someone to give me a chance. Now, look at exercise 3C. Right? Now, we will mark the sentences true or false. I'll allow you a time limit of 1 minute to look at the sentences, read them quickly, and you can share the answers, right? You discuss the answers together and try to know whether they are true or false. Exercise 3C. Look at the sentences. These sentences, are they true or false? You can discuss the answers. Have you finished? Well, let's wait for the others. Finished? All right. How many false sentences are there? False ones. Yes. 4. Okay, that's what you think. And Smail and Muhammad. How many false sentences have you found? 4. Smail and Muhammad. 3. Okay, would you tell me the 4 false sentences?
Kevin is looking for his first job.
Kevin is looking for his first job. Is this false or true? False. False. What do you think? True? Yes. If you look back at the letter of Mrs. J. Mackenzie, she has written that her son is looking for his first job because he has just finished school. Isn't that right? So this is one mistake for you. Well, the second one.
He read the job adverts twice a week.
Yes, he reads the jobs adverts twice a week. Can you correct this?
He reads every day.
Very good. And then the next one, Muhammad, another false sentence. And I'd be grateful to if you could
He lost
correct them.
his job 2 months ago.
He lost his job 2 months ago. This is false. Could you correct it?
False. He lost
His job?
yes, because the company closed.
Yes, when the company closed. But how many months ago? It's written 2 months ago. And your partner is keeping.
4 months ago.
Yes, he keeps telling you 4 months, 4. Well, he lost his job 4 months ago. One final mistake. Is there another mistake?
Yes.
Is there another false one?
Yes.
Abdurrahman?
He goes through a lot of interviews.
Yes, the man, what's his name? I've forgotten his name. George. He goes for a lot of interviews. Is this correct?
No.
No, because they think that he's too old. That's why they don't call him. Thank you very much.